looks like Mrs. Harry, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. She was in the Hamptons. She was spotted at this high-powered business summit in the Hamptons. It was sponsored by Goop, Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop, and some other company. And she was spotted there with her friends Bobby Brown, Bobby Brown, and Nunu, her friend Misha something. So that's right, really exciting. I love the Hamptons personally. I remember going to the Hamptons when I lived in New York. Um, people think of the Hamptons as this place where everybody has a $14 million mansion. That is not at all true. There's a middle class section of the Hamptons, and then I don't know that there's working class, but there are people there who are not rich for sure. And so I remember visiting the Hamptons and spending a few weekends in the Hamptons in New York. It is a beautiful place, and certainly the spots with the mega mansions is really nice as well, So yeah, so the Duchess was there for business, in advance of her launch of American Riviera Orchard, which we haven't really heard a lot about Arrow in a long time, have we, Missy? So she must be planning something really huge. She certainly has been doing a lot of summiting and meeting people and going to business meetings and venture capital meetings and so on and so forth. And so she's definitely taking her business very seriously. And yeah, so she looked very, very chic. I think it was Marie Claire or one of those magazines described it as granny chic, which I wasn't sure how to interpret that. I mean, it kind of sounds like, you know, I don't know, granny, but granny chic is actually a thing, where you sort of reach into your grandma's wardrobe and you pull out certain classics out of it, and it just looks so current and so contemporary today. So, they probably didn't, it probably wasn't a double entendre, but I was just like not sure what to make of that. So she was wearing this linen outfit, which was very nice, and this, of course, is not the linen outfit in question, but it's one of the pictures that appeared in the article about it. So, yeah. What else did I learn today? Oh, I heard something about one of the carnival of so-called royal experts, Richard Eden, who apparently wrote some article about American actress Kate Beckinsale. Kate's mother apparently has cancer, and so Eden wrote up this article pretending that he had spoken with Kate Beckinsale and that she had sat down with him and shared all this information with him about her mother. And she basically apparently called him out on her social media to say, look, I've never even met this guy, never spoken with him, never would have shared such personal details about my mother. This is not my detail to share with this man. How dare this man do this? And so I was listening to another YouTuber this morning, and she made a very good point in that if they're doing that with Kate Beckinsale and, others, who else are they just making up these stories about, to wit, Harry and Meghan, which they do, obviously. I mean, all of the stories that they continue to print about Harry and Meghan, who live in Montecito, as if they're speaking directly with Harry and Meghan or with one of the sources for Harry and Meghan. It just goes to show that, these people just can constantly make up stories. They have no sources. They make up the sources. I mean, in some cases, obviously, they do have sources, such as in the royal family, um, where we found out that William and Kate and others do trade information and stories about others in the royal family. For example, I think this guy Robert Jobson has written a book or something where he basically confesses or discloses that, yes, indeed, William and Kate were feeding stories to the press against Harry and Meghan. That was recently, revealed in the press. So it's not that everything they write is false, but a lot of what they write about Harry and Meghan is just false. It's not true. And they just make it up, and they do it with other celebrities as well. And it's sort of business as usual. But Kate Beckinsale, called him out, and she was like, "You're a liar," basically. And this guy, Richard Eden, he is one of the prime royal quote unquote experts or liepert. He's a liepert, right? Not an expert, he's a liepert. Okay, where he basically just makes up stuff about Harry and Meghan and sells it as journalism, which, what can I do? The thing is, what really disappoints me is that what happens is that thing is regurgitated all over the world in all these different European languages and other languages, I would imagine, but certainly in French, so you pick up a French paper and they're literally regurgitating en français what these liars are saying in the Daily Mail over there. So that's really the danger, is how they spread these lies. And it's really great that someone like Kate Beckinsale called them out on it so publicly. Although I'm sure that the haters will not pay any attention because it's an inconvenient truth, and so they don't really care. But it's good that Kate did that nevertheless. But anyway, so here we have old Meghan. She's busy, living her life. But while they're writing that she's trying to rewrite history, she has moved on a long time ago. She's working on her brand, and yeah, we're loving it. We're here for it. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.